Are you trying to figure out lead generation ads and are trying to bring in more high quality, sustainable leads into your business? Well, then look no further. In today's video, I'm going to go over the best type of lead generation ads for your business and the best way to bring in high quality, sustainable leads time and time again. Now, first off, what is lead generation? And lead generation is the process of acquiring new people who are interested in your product or service. This can be done in a multitude of ways, but the easiest and most simple way to understand this is when someone sees your ad, they contact you, and that person is now considered a lead. Will this person buy? We don't know yet because we don't know how high quality the lead is and if they're actually in the market right now or if they want to purchase later on. Now, in this video, I'm going to be going over my favorite type of lead generation ads. I'm going to go over the strategies and tips that I would recommend everyone use inside their actual lead generation process. And I'm going to go over several different things. The first one is identifying your audience. We don't want to go after people who are not interested in our product or service. A lot of businesses do this. A lot of people waste money, and I see this time and time again with YouTube ads. This is very, very common. Even social media as well. YouTube is social media, but when I mean social media, I mean like Instagram, TikTok, and these platforms. And business owners, they see these numbers. They'll go like, oh, I got 100,000 views. And then out of that 100,000 views, we'll normally ask, well, how many sales did you get? They'll commonly say, well, we don't know. That's an issue. And that's a big issue that I see a lot of people make, which is vanity metrics. They care so much about all these numbers, but they don't care about sales. And sales should be the number one priority. I would much rather get 1,000 views on a video or an ad that brings in 10 new sales as opposed to 100,000 views that bring in no sales. So it's very important to target in on your target market. And a lot of people don't do this. Now, how do we actually get in front of our target audience? What is the best platform? Where should we go? There's a lot of platforms, and it really depends on what you want to do. For most business owners, I like to keep the process of lead generation very simple. And most of that time, that isn't on social media networks like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Generally, those social media platforms, they require a lead magnet, so a free ebook template document to give out, to collect emails, and then you email market back to them over time and you collect sales, months down the line, not right away. Most business owners don't like waiting several months for new leads and sales to come in. They want it quickly. And when it comes to quickness, sustainability, and high quality, there is no better place to look than Google Ads. And the reason for that is because Google Ads really is the king of kings when it comes to bringing in high quality leads. People type in a product or service into Google when they're looking to buy, and your ad can be right in front of them. If you can do this, you can bring in a lot of leads very quickly and very high quality because we're able to determine the search term we're going to put our ad in front of. Now, I'm not saying these other marketing platforms are bad. I'm just saying they're not as quick generally as Google Ads. And really, when it comes to Google Ads, I just don't know of any other competitors. You could use other platforms like direct mail, advertising through billboards, stuff like that. But the issue is, one, that's not super quick. And two, you have to track all this stuff on the back ends. Google Ads can track all of this very simply and very quickly. That being said, my go-to is generally Google Ads. I am biased with that being said, but even the Facebook advertisers, even the TikTok advertisers, all these people, they'll agree with me that it's generally a longer buying process than Google Ads just because people are in the market to buy now on Google Ads and they don't want to wait. So that's why I recommend Google Ads so much. I think it's a great resource and platform to really target your audience, and the targeting abilities on Google Ads are just absolutely amazing. Facebook ads might have a little bit better when it comes to actually understanding the buyer, but Google Ads is an amazing platform to really target in on the audience you really want to sell to. Now, on Google Ads, what type of ads should we actually use? Should we use shopping ads? Should we use Performance Max campaigns? Should we use YouTube video ads? Like, what should we do? And my go-to campaign for most business owners, and this is for quick results and simplicity, there's a lot of campaigns that can make a lot of money, but when it comes to keeping it simple, there is no better campaign than a call-only ad campaign. They are super simple to set up, and if you watch any of my other videos, I normally recommend this campaign. Again, very simple to set up, very easy to get running. I think most business owners can run this campaign by themselves. If you want a tutorial on how to create a successful call-only campaign, I'll link it up above. It walks you through start to finish on how to create a call-only campaign. Again, super simple, super easy to run. I really love these ads. And really all this ad does is allow the person to click on the ad and then directly call you. It's a very, very simple process. However, they are slightly more expensive than other types of ads, so you have to keep that in mind. But the trade-off is you are getting phone calls as opposed to sending them to a landing page or a website. The next type of campaign I would recommend is a search campaign. And a search campaign is the most basic and old campaign inside Google Ads. They still work phenomenally if you can set them up correctly. They do require a lot more effort on the side of the creator because you have to add in more headlines, more descriptions, more extensions. You have to make sure conversion tracking is set up properly. If it's not, you are going to shoot yourself in the foot and you're going to lose a lot of money. So search campaigns, they are generally cheaper than call-only ad campaigns. However, they do require a lot more work, so please keep that in mind. I'll link up our tutorial up above that walks you through, again, start to finish on how to create a search campaign. Now, while we're actually creating these campaigns, it's important to note that we have to create an ad that resonates with our customer, and this is creating compelling ad copy. And how do we do this? Well, we use a simple formula. A lot of people don't use this formula. A lot of people just, they'll type in some random information and boast about their own company. That's not a great way of writing ads, especially with Google Ads where you're paying for every click someone actually clicks on your ad. The best way, in our opinion, to write these ads is to, one, identify the problem. Second is give reasons to buy. And third is leave with a call to action. What do you want the customer to do? So the first step is actually identifying the problem. When someone types into Google, pool installation near me, you could have local pool installation as a headline pop up. That literally identifies the customer problem. Like, hey, I have a problem. I want a pool installer that's near me. We have local pool installer. You could also just put pool installation near me as well as a headline. That works as well. And this really resonates because a lot of companies just don't do this. They'll try and work around. They'll put their company name. That's generally not a great thing, especially if your company name doesn't have any brand value in the mind of the consumer. That's not generally something you want to waste space on. Once we've identified that reason and the customer actually looks at our ad and goes, hey, that's exactly my problem, is give reasons to buy. What do you offer and why should they buy from you instead of everyone else? Well, you need to give reasons to buy right away. And that could be lifetime guarantee, 24/7 service, hundreds of testimonials, stuff like this that really provides evidence on why they should go with you instead of the competition. And thirdly, we're going to add a call to action at the end of this, which then says what happens next. When I click this ad, what is going to happen? Where am I going to go and what happens? And that could be as simple as adding book a consult now, book an assessment today, get a free quote now. All of this stuff allows the customer in their mind to go, okay, this person understands me. They're a very good company because they have all these reasons and that's what I'm looking for. And then when I click on this ad, I'm actually going to go to this page. I'm going to get a quote. That whole process is a very simple process, but in the mind of the customer, it works so well because it gets them from point A to point B the quickest. And the person who can do that the quickest is generally likely the person who is going to get this sale at the end of the day because it makes the customer's life easy. And we have to remember that customers in the long run are lazy, just like everyone else. We're very lazy people. We're impatient. We want things done now. And generally the person who can fix the problem the quickest is going to get the sale or the lead at the end of the day. By the way, if you don't have time to actually come up with all these headlines and you really don't have any idea, we have a free tutorial online on how to write ads that sell. I'll link that up above. It's a great video. Now, the next thing I would recommend for any, and I mean any lead generation online, is a landing page. Whether you're collecting a lead magnet where you're giving away a free ebook template or people are just going to contact you directly, they're getting a free quote. This is super important because one, compared to a website, a landing page converts significantly higher. You're looking at 20 to 40% conversion rates on a landing page compared to 0 to 10% on a website. And 10% is really pushing it. It's normally around 5. So overnight, you could literally double, triple, quadruple your sales and the amount of leads coming in just by using a simple landing page. And these things really cannot be overstated. We created an entire course on landing pages just because we love landing pages so much. And I think most people don't know how to set them up properly. You need to keep them simple, keep a clear call to action. Again, give reasons to buy, identify the problem in the actual headline, just like your ad. And this will convert so much better than a normal website. Yeah, you may have to pay for a software or create it on your own website, and it might take you a little bit more time, but your results are going to skyrocket. Regardless of what lead generation you're using, this is super important, and everyone should be using a landing page for lead generation. This is very, very important. Please, if you're going to be using some type of search campaign or Facebook ads or whatever it is, this is something that you need to do. If you're using call only ads, this doesn't apply to you, but every other type of campaign out there online, this is something you need. And the final strategy that really will make or break a campaign is optimizing your campaigns for success. And this is different for every single platform. For Google Ads, we actually created an optimization checklist. It's completely free, you can get it, but it walks you through everything you need to do on a weekly, monthly, and 3-month basis, and it allows you to put your results down as well. And it walks you through essentially what you should be doing in your accounts on a regular basis to get the best results. Now, a lot of people actually comment and they say, why do you need to optimize? Google optimizes for you, and Google does optimize. The issue is Google's AI isn't at the point where it can do everything automatically. A lot of people think it can, but on smaller campaigns where it doesn't have all this data, you're going to struggle to come up with new keyword ideas, or at least the AI is. It's going to struggle with negatives. It's going to struggle with bid adjustments. Google's AI is amazing at A/B testing. However, actually putting in new headlines and adding new ads, it's not very good at. It's not very good at coming up with brand new ideas. Humans are, AI isn't, at least at this point. So you really have to optimize these accounts. And yes, I know so many people, oh, you don't need to actually optimize. Yes, you still need to optimize. I wish for you to be my competition in Google Ads, because you'd make my life so much easier if you were my competition and I just didn't need to actually optimize any of these campaigns. I'd go in once a month, optimize these campaigns, and my life would be so simple. But unfortunately, you still need to optimize these campaigns. Most people don't think you need to, but you do. It's the most important part of any campaign. You have to look at what's working. You need to double down on your winning keywords and pause your losing keywords. And this can be done in a multitude of ways. It goes through in the checklist essentially how to do that. But this is something super important, whether it's Facebook ads, TikTok ads, you have to optimize. You have to figure out what is winning and what is losing. Get rid of the losers, keep the winners, and you will do fantastic. Now, I do have one massive favor to ask, and that is for you to leave a like. I put so much time and effort into these videos, and honestly, the amount of likes and views we're getting on these videos is absolutely insane. So thank you so much in advance if you do choose to hit that like button. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, leave a comment down below. I get back to just about everyone. Other than that, you guys have a wonderful day and take care. I wish you all well.